Sag, let's have a look now at how your person feels and what they are thinking. So give the cards a good shuffle. Okay, there's a lot of anger and or confusion. Okay, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. Someone feels like they're struggling to communicate their point somehow, Sagittarius. Okay, they're feeling like they need to fight for communication. Maybe you're not giving much. Okay, swords can be about communication, and in this case, she sort of shut herself away. So if this is you, if you've done that, there's someone who's definitely feeling that, and they feel like they need to fight or they need to compete for your attention here, Sagittarius. So they could be feeling a little bit deflated. And that deflation is seen here with the Nine of Swords, feeling restless, feeling anxious. These two nines, you're both feeling it on some level, so you're connecting, but in private type things. So your anxiety, you're not showing it to each other. It's more something to do with it being behind closed doors. So maybe they are feeling lonely. It's either your lack of words are making them feel unsure. There's definitely some induced anxiety here on their end that they keep thinking about. There could also be something that was said by you that has still stayed with this person, and they may continue to bring it up. The Queen of Swords, she's known for her memory, she's known for her wit, she's known to retain information extremely well. So they may be bringing that up, and it could be something to do with the past, or it may be like they're struggling because you are bringing up their past, their exes, maybe something that they did. So they could be feeling a little bit accused, because the Ace of Swords can be an opportunity to defend ourselves. So maybe they're trying to counteract your argument, your statement. Again, I sort of mentioned accusations. So there's someone that might be trying to get their point across but accusing you in the process, and this is why you're sort of hitting back, maybe, Sagittarius. And that's the argument, that's the conflict we're seeing. Now, there might be other people involved, or this person, the one who loves you, may be seeking the attention or the counsel of friends and family, and they're trying to understand and work through the situation with the Eight of Pentacles. They're thinking about the future, whereas you are not. You are not wanting to see, you're blindfolded, you're not wanting to see the future for some reason, or maybe you don't see a future with this person. But the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands, can indicate them thinking to the future. Now, Three of Cups for you, Three of Wands for them. For some of you, it could be a third party. The past could be an ex, and it's on both of your minds. It's obviously agitating you both, at least on some level. But I often see the Three of Wands as a card of looking to the future. Having options, yes, and resources, and looking to the future here. So it could be that someone is feeling they feel like they need to fight for a position in your future, Sagittarius. You might be keeping them at arm's length. And if there is someone who's feeling angry or trying to get their point across in maybe a somewhat aggressive way, know that it's because the Ace of Swords can be aggression. It can be a sign of anger, but we need to understand the intention behind it, Sagittarius. And swords can indicate thought. So they are thinking. They are thinking about something, possibly in regards to the future, because the Ace looks to the Three of Wands. And they're seeing it as a struggle, because it's either, maybe this is an air sign, but mentally, or when it comes to talking about things, they're always the first one to take the initiative. They are the ones trying to leave that impression, trying to bring up that conversation, because the Queen of Swords is that conversation starter. And if this is you coming up as the Wands, they feel like you're spaced out, okay? Because you can see he's looking out, he's distracted, he's not thinking about what's going on around him, and there may be someone feeling frustrated at that, Sagittarius. So if you're seeing this kind of frustration from them, know that it's coming from a place of them feeling lost. Their communication is, you know, there's something you have to talk about here, Sag, because it's affecting you both mentally. And sometimes a 5 of Wands can cause confusion, see, because all these wands are coming from a different, so they could be confused about something here. Or they may think, you see how they're all going in different directions. I mentioned that you're giving off mixed signals here, Sagittarius, and they're definitely noticing that. And it's not sitting with them well, especially if they're an overthinker. Swords can be overthinking things, putting more strain on our minds, trying to interpret and analyze and dissect things. So maybe this is what they're trying to do, but again, in private, they may reveal this. Right-hand side can often point to the future, so they may reveal this in time, maybe not right away. Maybe eventually they'll reveal where they're at, why they're thinking the way they do, because the bird is here. The bird is freedom, freedom of speech. You know, she looks like she's delegating tasks and things. So maybe this person doesn't feel like they have freedom of speech right now, because right now they're feeling they're on this side, and it'll take them a while to get to that Queen of Swords energy. But it could be you with the wands here. I like that the 8 of Pentacles has come in around them, because it can indicate this, they're still invested and they're wanting to put in the hard work. They want to fight for this. You know, you can see he's got his artisan's apron on and he's graving in the pentacles, and he's hard at work, focused, determined. Especially if this is indicating a long distance connection, someone's really trying to fight for this. Or if you're about to go like long distance, Sag, there might be someone who's willing to fight. Aces are big chapters. I mean, they're significant chapters in our lives. And that could very well indicate that's what this person is feeling, like there's a chapter that's worth fighting for. But it could even be the next major milestone. But I do think there could be a conversation that might be coming up around the future, or around the conflict that you're having. And I mean, because the Ace of Swords is fighting, it's sitting underneath. Remember how I mentioned unrealistic expectations? Is there someone trying to fight to make that happen for each other? Is that what the conflict is about? Is that what someone is trying to... Or the sword can indicate cutting ties or cutting away from fickleness. If there's been a lot of inconsistency, this person is over it, okay? They want more consistency. They don't want the back and forth anymore. They want to cut ties with this right here. Maybe, I don't think it's emotional sensitivity like moodiness. I mean, it could be, but it's more to do with, you know, unrealistic expectations is what comes to mind for me. But please draw your own interpretations. But maybe that's what the cutting ties is here, and maybe that's why they feel somewhat conflicted and deflated about what's going on between the both of you, Sag. So I guess time will tell, time will reveal, and eventually that may come up in conversation. I wouldn't be surprised if it is the past. Pisces can be quite nostalgic, they're emotive, they're empathetic. So maybe someone's trying to fight, they're trying to make you become more empathetic to their situation, become more emotionally open to their point of view. So hopefully that does help a little bit even. But thank you again for tuning in, Sag. I really do appreciate it. And if you were after a private reading, you know where to find me.